Hello, good morning everyone. Now today we start our next topic, identify the various components of computer system in session number 3, basic ICT skill. Next continue topics, some certain topics we have discussed today in detail. But these are the very simple topics that will be explained today. Those we are quickly explain what is a computer system. What is a computer system? Each and every one know from the till earlier classes from second to the till now. What is a computer? Computer is an electronic device that is a device to enter data, store data, process a data, and accordingly to give the instructions and give desired result on your output device, on any type of a output device. I hope you all are know about this definition. Electronic device, and then it will be enter data, store data, and process the data accordingly. You are given data or instructions and give the desired result on your output device. Now let's discuss with the next part, what are the main component of the computer system. Everyone know hardware and software. Hardware, what is a hardware? Each and everyone know physical component of the computer system, like input device and output device, that we are connected with the computer and we have to be touched. These are called the hardware. Very simple. And then come to the next, what is a software? Software is a part of a computer system, or these are the set of a computer program. They are perform particular task, which is the system, which is in the system inbuilt. With these are in built your computer system. And then software programs are the are application that run your computer. Means आपके कंप्यूटर को रन करने के लिए we need a software. And then different type of softwares are like Word, and then PowerPoint. The different type of software we discuss. And next, these are the very simple points. What is a hardware and what are the software, but the main component of computer system. Now discuss in detail what are the input device. And everyone know input device are that give the information to computer. They have to be a input data or instruction to the computer. Those are called the input device, like keyboard, mouse, scanner, joystick, stylus, and then many more other input device we have to be discussed. Everyone know, but in detail we have discussed some parts of computer input device. Now come to the part keyboard in detail. Keyboard is an input device, everyone know, and that allows to enter data like letter, numbers, and symbols, etc. Keyboard can be a wireless or wireless. And then in detail, if you read out the complete about the keyboard, you read out from your book. And keyboard has the basically 104 or 110 keys basically in the keyboard. And then keys of the keyboard buttons are called the keys. And please discuss read out the complete paragraph related to the keyboard from your book. And what is a mouse? Mouse is also input device. It's also called the pointing device because it is used to move your mouse pointer on your computer monitor screen. And then when you move your mouse pointer, it will be located on your monitor screen and it will be point out any program or application to be open. And then again in detail, if you read about a mouse, to please read out from your book. Mouse has three buttons. One is the left button, one is the right button, and then in the between the mouse the scroll wheel. And in detail read out from your book. And come to the next is the scanner. Scanner is a device, also input device. It is used to convert the text and image into a digital file. Means if you want to save your image or any type of a text document in the computer, transfer in the computer in the that is called the digital file, that's why we use a scanner. And sometimes you are using a printer cum scanner in your schools, and like a different type of barcode scanner, CT scanner, and different type of a scanner used in a market for a optical images to be scanned in a computer. That is a information related scanner. Now come to the next input device is a stylus. Means you are using a small pen. You are sometimes using a small pen used with the Android phone or a smartphone. Instruct your computer by the touching hand on the screen, or with the help of a stylus also. Sometimes I read out a small pen shaped instrument is like a simple pen used with the smartphone they have given, and that is used to input command, sometimes to touch on the screen with the stylus and to be input or give the instruction to mobile device, and sometimes to be draw any graphical information. There are some graphical persons, the graphical tablets we are using to draw different type of designs also, that is the stylus. Now these are only I discussed according to the question. 4 input device, one is a keyboard, one is a mouse, one is a scanner, and different type of input device like a joystick, webcam, microphone, different type of input device you read out from your book. Now next part is the output device. We discuss output device and write about the type of output. Like a monitor. Monitor is an electronic device that show the picture for computer. Means any type of information to show on your computer, we are use a monitor. Monitor is look like a resemble as a TV screen, can display both the text and the images. Any type of information you write, means get information input to the computer, it will be a fetch or a show on your screen. Screen is called monitor. The output display on your monitor screen is called a soft copy or a file. What we say, the display on your screen, that is called the file or a soft copy. When it will be a come on the paper, it's called the hard copy. If any information come on the paper, that is called the hard copy. If it is in a computer system, it's called a soft copy. Now we in a market, a common monitor screen used, we are using a sometime in earlier we are using cathode ray tube monitors. Cathode ray tube use कर रहे थे. Now the next coming in the LCD. LCD stands for liquid crystal display monitors, and we are using now, and then we are using now this type of a monitor also, like a liquid emitting diode. Means these are the type of computers and market we are using. Now latest we are using LCD and LED monitor. Again, if you read out in detail, we read out from the book. Now next part is the speaker is also is a output device. Why we use a speaker? Let's listen, used to listen audio and sound from the computer. Means if any type of a music we want to listen, we attach a one speaker in your with the computer also, and speaker converter electronically current into a sound. Means जो भी आपके computer के electronic current है, that will be convert into a sound, and we have to be listen properly. And then come to the next output device is a printer. Everyone know, we just if we need any soft copy wants to on a paper, so that is called that with the help of a output device used to print a file store in a computer. Means if any file you want to fetch on a paper in a hard copy form, we use a printer. Produce on paper is called a hard copy. We already discussed in a earlier point is what is a soft copy and what is a hard copy. And then different type of a commonly printer we use in a market. One is the dot matrix printer, inkjet printer, laser printer, thermal printer and desktop printer. Now in these days mostly we are using a inkjet printer and laser printer. All are aware related to the printer. Next, come to the next point is a plotter. Plotter, what is a plotter? Plotters are also output device used to print page, large size store, large size engineering and then architectural drawing on a paper or a polyester film. And everyone know if any type of a film poster to be print out on a flex पे प्रिंट आउट लेना है और द लार्ज साइज ऑफ अ प्रिंट आउट on a paper, a large architecture they have used a design of your building and graphically design your building structure and then sometime to the film one film to be launched and that film pamphlet will be show on flex. That's why we use a large size printout we are using with the help of a plotter. And these are the simple output device, but I discuss only 4 output device. If you need to read out other rest of output device from your book also. Next, come to the next point we have to discuss in this session. Now come to the next point is the processing part. We have discussed the components of the computer system, input device and output device. Now come to the next topic is the processing part. Now according to that, now discuss the CPU. Define CPU. Yeah, what is a CPU with the help of a diagram. And then we discuss CPU is a processing machine and it is very important. It is very important part of the computer. The CPU send the signals to the control of the other parts of the computer. Means everyone knows CPU is the one important part that process all the information that to be controlled to the past other computer parts of the other computers. It also called the brain of the computer. How it work? How it's work? First of all, look at this. This is a complete CPU. This is a complete CPU. In the CPU, they have to be function with the different consist of parts. One is the arithmetic logic unit. Second part it work in the CPU control unit, and another part is work in the CPU is the memory unit. Everyone know now what the work function of the ALU. ALU function, all type of a calculation and comparison are done in the unit. In this part of the data, if input come from the input device in the CPU that going to the first ALU and ALU check this is type of a calculation, it will be calculate and then pass to the information to the CU. Means control unit control the flow the data from the input device and then sometimes if it is a calculation give to the ALU, pass to ALU. If it's not a calculation part of the data is directly passed to the control unit. It directly passed to the control unit. Means control unit had to be control the flow of data. Any type of information to be calculated, first of all go to the ALU and then pass to the control unit via into memory unit and then pass to the memory unit, come to the output device. Output device means monitor or a printer. Any type of information come to the with the help of a output device. If the data to be stored, control come back to the control unit. If want to save the data permanent, it will be go to the data secondary storage device means hard disk, pen drive, CD, DVD, whatever you want to use to save the data, it to be saved in a secondary memory. And then again data comes to the control unit. If you want to show on your screen, so it will be go out to the output device. This type of a task to be done within the CPU. This type of a task to be done in the CPU. That's why we all say it's a brain of computer or it is a processing unit. Now I hope you all are understand what I explain how does computer CPU work. Thank you. Come to the next topic where the next video.